Welcome back, everyone. This will be a really quick, hopefully quick haul. I'm doing this right before work and I just want to get this out of the way, so I don't want to put up all of my usual setups. But I recently visited Daiso once again. I actually took 2 trips to Dallas to visit Daiso, one with a friend and one just as a family outing kind of thing. I was not able to save the stuff I bought from Daiso the first trip, so I decided to film this really quickly so I could at least show y'all what I got. So if you don't know, Daiso is a Japanese dollar store. It recently expanded to the United States. It's been over here for a while actually, so there's a couple locations in certain cities. I know Dallas has one, and then there's another one close by, I'm not sure where. But it's a really cool store, has a lot of unique stuff. It's basically a dollar store like any other dollar store. Here it has snacks, houseware items, cheap knickknacks and stuff, but it's all, you know, obviously stuff that you would get from people in Japan. Sorry, I think I touched the microphone for a second. So yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff that is actually quite cheap compared to our dollar store. So as an example, let me start with the first thing. So I got this container for $2. Small ones like these I see around the store for $4 to $8. So I thought the storage is really great to get at Daiso because it's so cheap, and I really need more storage. Going with the storage again. So I got another little storage container, and I use these for various things, either craft items or I have a lot of Nendoroid parts that I need to keep track of, so I like to get those and just stick the parts in there so I don't lose them. And then they have a lot of snacks, so I got this. I actually bought this. So the first time I went to Daiso a couple days ago, a lot of my shopping was done for a coworker because he's never been, but he's also interested in Japanese stuff, so I got him a lot of snacks, and this was one of them. This is a milk-flavored baked cookie dough. It's like a dried churro kind of thing, but it tastes really good. It tastes exactly like cookie dough, and it's really good, and I feel like something like that would be great with coffee or hot chocolate. So I also got these tropical mango marshmallows. They're by Hello Kitty, and I've tried these before at conventions. They're essentially a marshmallow with a filling. I've tried the chocolate ones, they're so good, and then I was excited to see they had mango, so I got those. Kind of random. I just saw this on display at an end cap, and I thought I'd give it a try. It's a lint remover, but it's not like... It's kind of like, you know when you get fuzzy stuff on your pants that are a certain fabric and they're just there? Little balls of lint stuck to your pants or a shirt or anything. This is supposed to pull them off. And I thought I'd give it a try because it's only $1.50. Everything at Daiso is $1.50 unless otherwise marked. So you saw that the container was marked $2. I think the most I've seen something be over there is $16, and it was for something huge like a big old pot for cooking. Here is, I don't remember what this is called, but these are really good. They're essentially like, I'm sure if you've seen my Candy Son hauls, you might have seen that I tried those wafer cookies with the aired chocolate in it, the chocolate that has bubbles, air bubbles inside. This is kind of the same thing, except it's just the chocolate nugget, and it's really delicious. I bought these for my brother last time I was there, and they were really good, so I decided to pick a bag up. They didn't have many more of those. I think they were recently restocking. That's newspaper because I bought something that they wrapped in newspaper. So this is a water dispenser for your plants. I recently started planting some stuff, and they're actually growing, so I thought I'd get this for when they get a little bigger. I think it's a hippopotamus. Let me get you on the light. I have one lamp over here. But it's essentially a little thing that you put water in, and then because this is clay or something, it soaks into the water. I mean, into the soil. Let's keep moving. And then this is just another little chocolate treat. I think it's a corn puff kind of thing, but chocolate flavored. Very good. I got this cute little chair. They had a couple of this kind of miniature furniture stuff. It's meant for gardening. I think you're supposed to put plants in it, but I thought this was the perfect size for my America doll. And then I also got this little table to go with it. It's really cute. Here, let me get you better lighting. And it's all wooden, and when put together they actually fit really well. So I thought that was neat. And they were both $1.50, which is great. Keep moving. I think I got a couple of these. I can't find the other one, but this is just a scrunchie. I thought the design was really cool, and I use scrunchies a lot for my hair. So I thought I'd pick up that one for my mother. This one as well for my mother. I think that's her favorite color. And then there's a black one in here. There it is. That I also got, but this one is for me. And it's really pretty. And then I also got this sushi charm. It's really cute. It's not squishy or anything, it's just a sushi. And they had a couple of these different kinds. And I got this Meiji chocolate. On the first visit to Daiso, my sister got this and it was actually really delicious, so I picked a bar up for myself. Then I also got this Almond Peak. I think it's chocolate, but there were two versions. One was just chocolate. This one has kind of the chocolate crisp type outer coating and then the almond on the inside, and they're really good. And then if you're worried about nutrition facts, most of the snacks over there, they put them in English on the back. So they're very careful about that stuff. And then I got a couple of these. I've already given some of these away to the people they were intended for. This one is coffee. These are really good. I highly, highly recommend these. They're so delicious. And the way they're baked, you can kind of slice them down. See how they have ridges going down? You can split them in like that. It's really good. And this is a chocolate. And they're just little bread buns. Alright, so in addition to Daiso, there were also two stores in the same shopping center. One is the Kinyo-Kunyo bookstore, which is essentially, if you've ever been into Barnes & Nobles, it's essentially the same thing, except they actually carry legitimate Japanese import goods and books. And then there was also the 99 World Market. Is that what it's called? 99 Ranch Market. And it's just an Asian store, like any other grocery you would see in your city if you have one. I have one in my city, but this one had a lot of variety. It had restaurants inside as well as an actual bakery, not just baked goods in the front of the store like mine has. They actually had a full-blown bakery with cakes and stuff. So that was really neat. So let's take a look at what I got at Kinyo-Kunyo. The first thing actually I have right out here because I did not keep the box. So this is an adorable little mushroom figure, and it's glow in the dark. I've actually tried it, and it has a magnet on the bottom so that you can stick it somewhere and it'll look like it's growing there. These were, because it's a bookstore and it's imported, it was kind of expensive. I think it was $6 just for this little figure. I'm sure I could find them cheaper in Japan, but when it comes to stuff like this, it's a little harder to find them because you would have to know exactly what they're called, whereas with other stuff I could just look up the brand or the character name if it's a character good. And I really liked them, and I'm really satisfied with the one I got. So these are all the different ones. I was really hoping for that one, this one, or this one, and I got this one. So I'm pretty happy with it. And I got this one on the first visit to Daiso. Second visit I was tempted, but I decided not to get one. Although I did get my brother something. So this is all the other stuff that I got. Oh, I forgot about that. So I actually visited the aquarium while I was in Dallas too. They have something called Sealand aquarium or something. It's in a mall, and I got a bunch of shark teeth as well as a cup as a souvenir and some coins. You know, those things where you put pennies and quarters in it and it flattens down the penny. But anyway, so at Kinyo-Kunyo, a lot of the stuff was so overpriced I didn't really get tempted to buy anything, especially since I can find character goods online for myself. So I just got a bunch of pens. They had really nice colored pens, and I really like the Japanese quality pens. And I also got this one. I actually already own this one. A friend bought it for me as a gift, and it's a brush pen. It's really, really nice. The brush itself is not super loose, so it feels very sturdy when you draw with it, and I absolutely love using it. So I thought I'd get another one for myself. And then they also had, because it's kind of like Barnes & Nobles, not only do they sell books, they sold a lot of other goods like Gudetama Sanrio stuff, plushies, the little box figures, and then they had a giant section of soap and other bath products. So I got this little bar of soap that smelled really good. I usually don't like soapy stuff, but this one not only looked really pretty, but it smelled amazing. I can't even describe the smell to you. It smells kind of fruity but floral, and it's by Juniper Tree Bakery Co. Glycerin Soap. And it's really pretty. They had them all displayed really well. But yeah, other than that, everything was super overpriced, so I didn't really pick up much. And then at the 99-cent store, I didn't buy a lot. I bought this ramune, because I can get ramune everywhere, so I don't really feel a need to buy it when I go over there. But this one had Gaara in it. I was really into Naruto a while back. I'm still a fan, just not as huge as I was. And Gaara was one of my favorite characters, if not my absolute favorite character. His flavor is watermelon. They also had Kakashi and Itachi, but I just had to get Gaara. And then I bought these. This is Boy Biwang Cornic. I was curious. I haven't tried them. If I've tried them by the time I'm editing this video, I'll put it somewhere what I thought of it. But as of now, I was just curious. It says heart garlic flavor, and they look like corn snacks. But yeah, I just like to try new snacks. And then someone else bought this for me because I was curious, but there wasn't a price and I was scared of how much it was going to be. It was actually $4. Overpriced in my opinion, but they look interesting. They're gummy choco, so they're like gummy candies with chocolate? Or are they gummy candies covered in chocolate? I don't know, but I'm excited to try it. That's my receipt. So the last two things, I'm pretty sure this was the last thing, yep, are these jelly strips. I've had these in conventions a lot because they are really good. If you've ever seen those little cups, Jello cups meant for children, and they usually have fruit pieces in them, this is like that, except they're little straw shaped things, and they're so good as a snack. I have one over here that I took out of the bag to show you guys what they look like. And the Jello is not really liquefied. It's actually quite solid when you eat it, so they make a really, really good snack. Sorry, it won't focus. But yeah, that's all that I bought on my trip. If you know that there's a Daiso nearby, I highly recommend just giving it a little visit. It never hurts to try, and I was very excited about the Kinokuniya. I've been to this Daiso 3 times now. The first time I didn't even know the Kinokuniya was there, so when I went back the second time I was pretty excited, and of course I had to take another trip back once we went again. The grocery store, it's like a regular grocery store, so there's nothing really to speak about that, but the Daiso is $1.50. Everything is marked that's not $1.50, but if you don't see a sticker with a different price on it, it's $1.50, so a lot of the stuff in there is really cool. I was gonna vlog a bit scene-wise, but I felt a little weird because when I went, it was really packed. Usually is. And then they also had squishies, but they were rock solid. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.